Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel again. I have some new motors to show you. Now when I say new motors, anybody who knows will say they're not new, they came out about a year ago or just over a year ago. And you're right, they did. They're the Emax Rs2205S. Right. And the reason why I'm showing you them today is because when they originally came out, they were around about the £25 each mark, round about £25 each. You might have been able to pick them up a little bit cheaper, but there was roughly £25 each. Right, now I've used these in the past, and I say in the past, it was last year. Yeah, I spent about 100 quid and I had 4. But I had them on me, I think it was me QAV 250, right? I believe I did well, I didn't do the video, but I mentioned it. It's the one that went in the river. But, so they're gone. But anyway, obviously I didn't get any more at that price. There was no way I was spending that much money anymore. But they're on special offer now at the moment, and that's why I'm doing this video, right? Especially if you've never come across them before, and with them being on special offer, I thought let's let everybody know while they can get their hands on them for about £12 each, which is a hell of a jump from 25. Right, yes, you might have been able to get them a bit cheaper, as I said, but there was around about 25 when they first came out last year. Now, yeah, a lot of you'll be thinking, yeah, it's another bloody motor, just like this type. Right, but no, it's a little bit special. I mean, let's be honest, for starters, it's Emax, which is one of the best makers going at the moment. Well, I'd say it's one of the best makers that's been going for a long time, the Emax. Right, and depending on how you fly, they will help protect your battery. And when I say protect your battery, you may have noticed when you're pushing it with certain motors, your battery will puff up and stuff like that. Well, these will help stop that, right? Because the efficiency of the motor is one of the best out there at the moment. Yeah, if you want to go spend an absolute fortune nowadays and pay 40-50 quid each for a motor, you're going to get efficiency too. Right, plus also these are 2300 kVs, right? You can get these in 2600, but they're going to puff your battery as well if you start blasting out your sticks, right? Because the more you're pulling, let's be honest, it all goes back to the battery. And if these things have to push hard and strain hard, they need to draw more energy from your battery, and that's when a lot of batteries start to puff up and sunburst, and then you have your little puff of smoke, or big puff of smoke, your little flame and your big puff of smoke. But because these motors are extremely, and when I say extremely, I mean it, extremely efficient, right? They really do help protect your battery. Right, so your batteries are going to last longer. Right, because they've been out for a while, I'm not going to go into too many details. This is really just to let you know that they're on special offer at the moment at banggood.com. Let's just take a quick look at the page. There you go, hopefully it'll be up now. Well, I just scratch my backside because you can't see me and you can't see my hands. Okay, we're back again. Honest, I didn't do that. I didn't do that, honest. I didn't. Yeah, but as you could see there, they're down to, I think off the top of my head now, I think they're just over 12 quid each, something like that. But just in case you've never seen them before, I'll just take this top off here. You see, it's a hollow point compared to... just grab this motor. Sorry. Compared to like your more standard, bog standard motors that you'll be more used to, right? This is a titanium top, super strong, right? And it's hollow all the way through, which makes it very light. And also on your other motors, you have these little C clips here, Right, now the more modern motors, which are costing a fortune at the moment, have the little hex screw inside that you can take out when you need to open up your motors. Well, because these are down in price, yes, they come with a hex screw. Right, and all you need is a 0.5 or 1.5 hex driver. You simply put it in, undo the screw if I'm in shot, pull out the bottom, clean it, screw it back in again. I would recommend you putting a little bit of Loctite once you've done that, once you've taken it out. Right, I'm not going to bother opening it up and pulling it out. You've seen the inside of motors before, right? And I've shown videos of how to clean them. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the top left corner to that previous video. Now, what makes this, or one of the reasons that makes this very efficient, is the actual magnets inside. I don't know if you'll see on this motor. Right, this is the one of the original Emax motors, and this is from about 4 years ago, brand new, never been used from about 4 years ago. This was like the original type of Emax motor, hence the funny little cone prop stop on top nut. But if you can see the magnets inside there as I turn it, they're like flat and square or rectangle if you like, which means they don't fit flush to the housing, the wall of the bell. Same with, I doubt very much you'll see these Racer Star motors, which I love, by the way. I'm definitely keeping these. I've got about 4 or 5 sets of these Racer Star motors now. I love them. Alright, but the batteries, once again, I don't know if you'll see the batteries. The magnets, because they're square, they don't fit flush to the housing of the bell. Whereas these magnets, they're ovaled. They're actually oval shaped, so they fit really flush, right, to the outside of the bell. I really hope you can see that. I don't know if I dare zoom in anymore, but I'm pretty sure that's in focus. But they're actually oval. If you see any blue like there, I have mentioned in a previous video, all that blue gooky stuff is when the motors have been made, they've been balanced out. Right, so that's a good thing. Right, don't start peeling it off thinking somebody's dropped a blob of glue. That's a good thing. It's for balancing out your motors. You know, like they put magnets on new car tyres when they're balancing them out, a similar sort of situation. Right, well, I'll tell you what, we'll compare it with one of the old-fashioned original ones. You can see it's the dimensions are a hell of a lot thinner if I hold it like that. Right, now with a slightly more modern one, the Racer Star one, a little bit thinner obviously, and not as bulky. Now the profile, this is a lot lower down than most magnets, a lot lower down than most motors, right, which helps with the efficiency once again. And like I say, they are very, very efficient. I'd say they're the most efficient motor I've ever used, and I've used a few, including T motors, which are great. I'm not knocking T motors before I get a comment saying T motors are the best or something like that. But personally, I think these motors are the most efficient motors. Right, the 2300 kV ones though, like I said, not the 26, right, that's a different kettle of fish, the 2300 kVs. Right, if you're interested, let's just take a look at some weights and stuff. Alright, we'll just weigh them. I'll just put the nut back on, right, which I could have just put on the side, but still make sure that's in shot for you. Right, these come in 31.8, we'll say 32, I reckon, if I do that again. 31.7, brilliant set of scales I've got there. Yeah, but we'll say 32 for argument, 31 for, hey, we're going down here. Right, but we'll say 32 gram. The Racer Star motors are a little bit lighter, 29 gram. And the originals, the original Emax, coming in at 26, even lighter, the original Emax. Now they said Remax then. Wrong frame. Yeah, so they're coming in at about 32 gram, I believe. Let me just double check that. 31.7, 0.8, somewhere around there. Right, so they're a little bit heavier than if you're using racer style motors, which I've recommended in the past plenty of times, and I've just said I love them, they're brilliant, I think they're great. Right. However, these motors, if you've never used these before, you've got a hell of a lot more punch, a hell of a lot more efficiency, and they're not pulling as, because they're more efficient, just in case new pilots didn't quite grasp that. We'll take a motor like this, right? It's a very good motor, right? But the more power, the more stick control you give, it wants more power, which goes all the way down to the motor, and the motor spins as hard as it can to basically pull you up. Right? Well, to do the same punch, shall we say, this particular motor doesn't have to pull as much power because it's more efficient. There you go. Right, that little bit was just for new pilots. Right, but anyway, yeah, so they're on special offer at the moment. Like I say, I think they're about 12 quid, 12, 13 pounds, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've just put the thing up, and if I remember, I'll put it back up again in the top left corner now, as we speak. Right then, pilots and ground crew, I already know how these perform actually, so me whacking them on a model and doing a test and telling you how good they are, right, would be silly, because I've just done that. Right, but they're going on to me that frame that everyone says it's the remix copy, right, the HSRCKX, I think it was. I've done a review on that, and if I remember, I'll leave a little link to that. Well, I won't leave a link, I'll just leave some in the description. But you'll see me flying it, and you'll see a link in the description of them. But yeah, so there you go then. It's a more efficient motor, a more powerful motor. Won't put a strain on your lipo, not the 2300 kVs. Right, I keep saying that because if someone goes out and buys some of these and they get the 2600 and they start blasting them and the batteries all puff up, they're gonna blame me. Right, so there you go then, pilots and ground crew. Like I say, this was really to tell you that they're on special offer. They're bloody good motors, right? And at that price, you know what I mean, you cannot go wrong. So click on the link and go get yourself some while they're still in stock. Right? I have literally just ordered another set because, well, while they're at that price, why the hell not? Okay then, pilots and ground crew, hope this helps, and thanks for watching. If you liked, please and leave, as in subscribe and thumbs up. Okay then, thanks for watching, and cheers.